profiles as online, and when I click on it, it says offline.
Oh, it's online now.
Yes, it does look like we're back.
All right.
I'm just gonna pull the chat real quick to see where we need to start over from.
Oh no. Oh boy. What's the last thing everyone heard? Please say what we just did.
Yeah.
What was the last thing we did?
Oh no.
Let's see if anyone. Sniper Serpent was able to actively hear us discussing the fact that we were offline.
Yeah, like up until I refreshed the page, even though it was like offline for other people, I was still seeing it.
Yeah, it never went away from me. So maybe those folks who were watching heard that last scene.
Maybe? Sometimes Twitch can be a fuck.
How about, August, would you like to do a recap of your last scene just to be sure that everyone got it?
Sure.
Just give a rundown of where we're at this moment.
Yeah. So, I pulled the card, the Hermit, which, the question is, how has the anomaly stayed hidden all this time? What could this imply for where the team still hasn't seen its effects? And, what I said basically is that, the team has been coming at it from trying to measure it with equipment. And the interns, now that there's no power structure left, feel more at ease to submit ideas. And what they tried was just basically trying to literally feel around for things. And in doing so, we're able to find a door to a service closet, like you sometimes have in like subway tunnels, which leads to the question, well, what else can we find? But also, this is put forth by the people that Ollie has cast doubt on, so, who knows? And for my action, I took an anomalous action where a single, clean, well lit train car gently rolled into the station. A congenial conductor who appears to know Ollie came out, and there is now a functioning train car in the station, and a conductor actively telling people they need to not loiter. So, and to be clear, this conductor is wearing the same uniform that Ollie is. So, so that is my turn.
Which you missed on Glee.
Oh, don't you start that too.
So I'm gonna pull a card here.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got an Ace of Wands. Please be nice to me so we can make some progress towards helping these people. What does the team think about the organization, or what special training does the team have as agents of the organization? I think we focused enough about what the team thinks about the organization, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give them some special training. As agents of OSHA, where is the document at? I need to look at the name.
OSHA WIT.
Workplace Investigation Task Force. Like, what's the WIT stand for again? So they have special training which allows them to investigate the standards of the place, the business. Usually, in this case, they were sent to a subway station, but the business that have allowed them to check for violations as small as you can imagine. So they're almost trained as like detectives in a way. Um, and I believe a lot of that attention to small detail has been going unutilized, or they have kind of forgotten their training in the stress and panic of being trapped in a subway with the creepy ghost conductor. Um, and that's the best I've got for that. So let's advance the close and barricade the station. We all wake up and there's a train here. But Jeff, that was your project.
Um, so what has happened? So what they were in an interesting position. I was really curious about what this project was going to look like, but now there's a giant suspicious train car. I suddenly feel like closing and barricading off the station is the best possible thing, because that means that now we have this very pleasant conductor trapped and right where we want them. Like this has suddenly turned into a full-scale investigation effort, and I feel like we finally, like, our team finally has like a strong lead on it, and we finally have like a we have like the train can't go forward, it can't go backwards, other trains can't go forward and can't go backwards. This seemingly doomed and seemingly futile effort is now our best bet at finding an actual answer to this thing.
Okay. And I didn't even look at what it gave me the thing to do. So a wand, add a fact about something. I will. Thanks, game. I will. Um, I'm going to add a fact about the the conductor and the train that he rode in on. Um, thanks. I'll be here all night. I'm gonna add a fact that his train is also now stuck. It will not start back up. And I think he seems surprised by this. Like maybe we have the upper hand.
Cool.
Okay. I believe that makes it my turn.
It does make it your turn.
All right, let's draw a card. That's the Two of Swords. You can tell because this person is doing a sick two-sword maneuver. Classic, iconic,
Classic two swords.
classic dual wielding position.
Yep.
All right, let's pull up the Two of Swords. See how we do.
We've really gone past the point of relevance for this one.
Well, what are the basic rules the team operates by, and what is the punishment for breaking procedure? So the second question is super interesting. The second question is super interesting to me, and I really want to dig into it because I think like what we're seeing is like, the basic rules I'm not terribly interested in, but the idea of like the rules that are in place. There are, this is an organization that like I think the thing that matters to me is that there are rules. There are a lot of rules, and the most important rule is that like you do what management tells you. And like if you don't, then this is an organization that by all rights does not really exist, or if it does, it exists. If it does, it exists somewhat in it exists buried in like a bureaucratic handbook somewhere, and therefore it is an organization that, like, if you are a member and you cross, you just might not exist. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like the stakes are extremely high. They are
Mhm.
life or death, and everyone in this room has made the call as we all kind of board this train. Everyone has made the call that we are going rogue. Like, every person in this train station by necessity has decided that, like, the life or death stakes of defying the organization are worth it to get to the bottom of whatever is happening here.
Mhm.
Our projects tick down, which I don't believe we have any on the board at the moment.
Mm-mm.
And so I'm going to take an action. That was a swords action, which means that I can secure or endanger something. Start a project or team meeting. I'm going to secure this train. I think we have it blocked off. We have it locked down. And I think it is a quick dash, and like it is tactically, it is a tactical and like decisive like securing of the train, for
Mm-hmm.
lack of a better way to put it. Like, we now have, not only do we have the upper hand, like we are on the train, we have it locked down, and it's not, and we have control of the train. Like, this train car is a thing that is an object, an item that we have.
Very cool.
Hell yeah. So I would like to posit that within
Mhm.
the next 3 card draws, we bring this to a close. We,
Mhm.
if you will pardon the expression, we bring it on into the station.
Yeah, no, I got it. I agree. Let me draw a card and let's see where things go. I have drawn the Chariot, which is very thematically
I
appropriate.
believe that might be the end.
Ooh,
Knowing what the chariot says, I think this might be it, folks.
I'm
All the
excited to hear
hard
this.
work the team is taking is undone. All
No,
projects fail. What caused this setback? Well, here's the thing. Here's a good thing. We have no projects.
Yeah.
but it's still the implication of it.
The implication of it as well, indeed. Um, I think that we take the train. We have the train. The train is ours, and it begins to rust. It begins to decay rapidly. Not so rapidly that like it is going to be that is like it like falls to dust around our eyes. It's like a thing of like this train at the rate of its decomposition has maybe 12 hours before it becomes dust, iron, dust, and rust. Um, and so there is this is a setback, but it's also a sort of galvanization. As so, I got a major arcana, which means I get to make the anomalous action this time,
Ooh.
where uh, Ollie Board comes to the team and he says, "The man who says he knows me is unknown to me. I thought I was in control, and I was not. You need to get out of here."
What do you think we've been trying to do, Holly?
Throw that conductor off the train, and I will get us out.
Charge?
Charge.
Charge.
I
Uh,
would like to just to see if the heart of the cards is with us and see what my card is to see
mhm. One
just
last question.
yeah.
Yeah, do it.
What's
The
the magician?
magician.
Someone is discovered actively using the powers of the anomaly for their own ends. Who? How did they discover this power?
Part of the
Oh,
cards, baby.
it is so good. Hang on just a
You
second.
love when your group is like, we're gonna do it, and then immediately are shit on by the plot.
No, this is I. This is.
This
I think
is
this fits.
yeah, I think this is the conductor sort of revealing himself to us, and I'm checking for a name.
Hi,
He
I'm Marius. Thank the god for small
no
brains.
no so this is Vince, and
Ugh,
Vince
Vince.
McMahon.
no, this is an interstitial. No, this is Vince Clortho.
An alien name.
The Greek name.
Oh, well, whatever.
And he has been around in he has been around in New York for a very long time, and upon closer inspection you can actually see his signature on the technical diagrams that Ashley Pritchard dug up. And he is the architect of this station and has been using it to, well, we don't know what he's been using it for, but he's been at it for a very long time. He plays the long game. But I think yeah, I think this is like the point where we charge Vince to take control of this station and leave it. But the thing is, are we successful in taking down Vince?
I don't know if we're successful, but I think we get out.
Ooh. Like we thwart him for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This. You know, Ollie's deal with you was that you throw the other conductor out of the train and he would drive the train home.
Mm-hmm.
And people said charge, so I imagine they did that. And so the train goes out of the station and it is actively rusting and decaying as you go. And you start to feel heat looking at the back of the doors on the other side of the doors, and like they become fogged up with some sort of strange smoke on the outside, and then a living crew of agents rolls into the station on a burned out train car, and Ollie Board is gone, and the interns are gone,
Ooh.
and the stop is no longer on any of the MTA maps.
I would like to add a final stinger, if I may.
Sure.
Every single person who remains to disembark after They leave the station, finds somewhere on their person, in a pocket, in their shoe, in their bra, because some people use their bras as pockets, a single subway coin with a future date on it.
Hell yeah.
And you know what time it is?
Tool
It's
time!
exactly 11. Wow, thank you. That
Crushed it.
Late for me, but yes.
It's
Yeah,
exactly on the hour.
It's the time that we were supposed to be done by, and we are done.
Yeah!
Take that, trains.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cool. So, this has been Anomaly. Actually, let me do this in the chat. This has been Anomaly by Carter Richmond, aka Sniper Serpent on itch.io. Thank you so much for hanging out with us while we played it. Our wonderful special Jeff of the day, Jeff Stormer. I'm throwing it to present Jeff for your outro.
Thank you so much for having me. This was very, very fun. I loved it. If you'd like to find me online, you can follow me on Twitter at Party of One Pod. Head to jeffstormer.com for information about podcasts and games and all kinds of other stuff. And that's pretty much it. That's what I got. I'm Twitter trash. And that's where I live, and that's where I'm going to die.
You live in the Twitter trash can and not the Twitter trash can't.
Correct.
Oh my god.
I am making finger guns in the vague direction of Arizona. Zachary, you're up.
Hello, my name is Zachary Lee Roderickson. You can find me on Twitter at OffSkiddingGod. You can find the music I do at iambugbear.bandcamp.com. I need to upload a bunch of new stuff there, but I'm sure I will at some point.
Yes.
This was great. It's fun to ride a train out of hell.
Yes. Finger guns down at the living room. Anya.
Hey, I'm sometimes a robot, sometimes an owl. You can find me on Roomware Pod or Dumb Kids Playing Hero. You can follow my Twitter if you want. It's not active, but I do look at it every day. I just don't post because I'm bad at being a millennial. That's AKA Anya.
And I'm doing jazz hands, even though I'm a Sunbeams fan. I've been August. You can find me on Twitter at Harpydora. You can find my main baby podcast at FTLcast on Twitter. If you want to keep up with more of the projects that we do here with a bunch of us nerds, you can follow us on Twitch here. Keep up with us at Stones_Standing on Twitter. We are now 2 minutes over by my time, so I'm not going to take up any more of y'all's time, but thanks for joining us. Thank you for supporting mutual aid and supporting the Rosehip Medical Collective. Hopefully on Twitter at some point in the next couple of days we'll be able to do totals. And that's it. I'm gonna end the stream now. Unless somebody has something else, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Do we need to maybe cut to music first to make sure it finishes completely?
Sure, I can do that. I'll do that right now.
Right before we do that, I need to tell you where the diamonds are kept. I'm kidding.
Oh, well, I just switched back. Jeff, you can't do this to me.
Well,
We're back!
the diamonds are the friends we made along the way. There you go. It's yours. Everybody in the chat, everybody who donated, you're the diamond. That's
You
where
are the
diamonds
diamonds.
They're in your hearts. That's where they're kept.
The diamonds are kept in the heart. Okay, bye.
Bye.